What's up, YouTubers? So hopefully your Thanksgivings have been full of great food and great times, and your hangover isn't running too strong at this point. So I want to take a little bit of time and give a couple updates and talk about a little bit of a sort of giveaway that I'm doing. So first things first, I have a box, a 50-pound box, of 7024 rods. And I need to do some testing with 7024. I realized I didn't actually have any laying around. And this rod, generally speaking, you can only get in 50-pound boxes. And then occasionally you can pick up like smaller 5-pound boxes for an exorbitant price, or maybe 2.5 pound on Amazon. And because I need to test them, I'm like, well, I'm just going to have to eat it and buy a big box. Now, I don't need this many of them. There's no doubt that I don't need that many. So what I'm going to do is grab some of these for myself for testing purposes, and then I'm going to be giving away the rest of them. And by giving away, basically how that's going to work is that I'm going to put up an email address right now, and all you need to do is send me an email that says 7024 in the title, and then put your address that you want these shipped to, and I'm going to send you four or five of these rods, and as many people as basically message me are going to get 4 to 5 rods until this whole box is out, and there are a lot of rods in here, so I'm sure that I'll actually have some of these for quite some time. But I thought, because these things are so hard to get locally, like you're never going to find these in a store, and I find that this is a great rod that I thought I would share some with you guys, so that's why I bought a big box. So that's the point of that. So now let's talk about this. So I've done a bunch of grinder wheel testing in the past, and I got a lot of new grinder discs laying around that I just am waiting for this winter to hit really hard to where I don't feel like doing much, and I'm going to test grinder discs. But I thought, why not do something that I don't know that anyone else on the internet does. Maybe it's not a great idea, but my thought is that every month I'm going to pick up a product, something like a grinder disc or some kind of welding thing, and I'm going to send it to 20 people, and those 20 people can test it and give me an opinion on it, and then I'm going to come out with a video where I talk about what my thoughts are on it, whether or not it's worth it, and give the opinion of the collective people on this channel. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing with this. This in particular is a disc I've never used. It's called a Walther Flex Cut Mill Scale disc. It's designed specifically to cut mill scale off of steel. Well, I got a lot of steel to go through. If I pan the camera over there, you would see, I mean, I got probably 350 pounds worth of straight flat bar and angle iron, all sorts of stuff that I'm going to be testing and doing videos with. So I'm going to need something like this. And if you look at it, it's a pretty unique disc. It's got a waffle pattern. Supposedly it chews through mill scale like nobody's business. It's an odd disc though, because it's not like a solid disc all the way through. It's almost like pressed cardboard in the middle. I don't know what to think of it. I do know that I bought this and showed it in a video before, which is a Ferd like conventional grinding disc reimagined. We're super thin, and this worked pretty good for me. It's definitely cut mill scale faster than almost anything. The only thing is that once it wears out here, it's pretty much useless. And like, okay, you got all this grit here that's useless, and I don't think you get the longevity out of these, even though it works great, but you don't get the longevity like what you do with this hard rock. So I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not this is going to be effective, because it might be fast, but it isn't going to last. At least that's my thought. These things, again, are so hard to get that you can generally only buy them in 30 packs. I found one company, of course, after I ordered them, that'll sell them to you in 5, and they're kind of pricey, so they better be damn good for what they charge. And that's kind of the point of sharing some of these with people, by the way, at no cost to you, just to get an opinion if these are any good. And all you really have to do, I'm not expecting a novel from you, a full analysis on this. Just use it a fair amount Let me know if it's worth buying over like a Hard Rock disc, if it's worth the money, if it works good, and if you think it's going to last, and if you would buy it. That's it. Basically, just return your thoughts on it and keep the disc. That's as simple as it can be. And I'm planning on doing something like this once a month. It might be a grinder disc. It might be, I don't know, small little affordable things that collectively we can come to an agreement on whether or not it's good or not. And like I said, the important part is you share your honest opinions, because you don't need to sugarcoat it because you got it for free. And let me push that out of the way, which leads me to my last thing I'm going to talk about. So besides doing the grinder discs and the rods and all that, I'm going to be giving away a welder for Christmas, which is what I did last year. I believe I did anyways. I don't remember. I've given away 2 welders, but I'm going to be giving away a welder. I'll probably be posting about it within the next week for sure. And I don't know what it's going to be yet for sure. I got a lot of figuring out to do, but I'm going to be giving away a welder, so stay tuned for that giveaway video in specific. And know if you email me at the address I previously provided, you will not get entered in that. So you have to wait for whatever video I'm going to come out with talking about that. And I just wanted to take some time here now to thank you guys for subscribing and for commenting and sharing your thoughts on stuff and being involved, because that's kind of the point of why I do all this, is to get you guys involved, get you guys out in your shops, whatever your shop is, if it's on the side of a garage or in your basement, whatever, and get out building stuff and believing in yourself. And I appreciate everything. And to hit 10,000 subscribers for me was something I didn't know that I would ever hit, and I'm thankful for. And I just want to share some of my good fortune with you guys to hopefully keep you motivated so that you can go out and build stuff like I can. Because the difference between you and me really isn't that much. I mean, you might see me, do some great welds, some terrible welds, but, I have a fair amount of skill. You can too. You're capable of it. It's just you got to put in the effort and do learning and all of that stuff. So I just want to say I appreciate everything, and I want this sort of giveaway thing, but really testing, to inspire hopefully some of you to really put in the effort to better your skills. So that's why I'm doing it. And also, I didn't mention, you can share your opinion on the 70-24 rods as well when you run them. And they're not really that hard to run, but some of you might like them, some of you might not. I personally love them. Definitely don't weld them out of position. So anyways, with all of that said, thanks for sticking around. Until next time, guys.